60 last time I checked, and that's absolutely amazing. So, as a thank you, I am doing quite a long video today. I'm not too sure how long it's going to take me to read through these facts, but yeah, thank you to all you guys. I am recording in the day, so I do hope that you can't hear the background noise too much, because I am on a busy main road where I record, and yeah, it's the only time I'm really going to get to do a video, because the baby, I just don't have time to record on the night. But without enough going on, I'll jump straight in with fact number one. Fact number one. The Romulus and Remus story is a myth. For everybody that doesn't know who Romulus and Remus were, they were the supposed founders of Rome. But as that fact states, it's only a myth. Could be true, might not be. Fact number two. By the 4th century BC, the story was accepted by Romans, who were proud of their warrior founder. Next fact. The new city's first conflict was with the Sabine people. Sabine people. Sabine. Next fact. From the start, Rome had an organised military. Next fact. Tradition has it that Rome had 7 kings before it became a republic. If that's true, that's quite crazy how it had a kings, and then it became a republic, and then the emperors came. Next fact. After victory in the Latin War, Rome granted citizens rights, short of voting, to its conquered foes. Next fact. Victory in the Pyrrhic War. Victory in the Pyrrhic War in 275 BC made Rome dominant in Italy. Next fact. In the Pyrrhic War, Rome allied with Carthage. I did not know that. Next fact. Rome was already a deeply hierarchical society. Next fact. 3 Punic Wars between Rome and Carthage were fought between 264 BC and 146 BC. Next fact. Carthage was a Phoenician city. Next fact. Carthage is about 10 kilometers from Tunis, capital of Tunisia. Next fact. The flashpoint for the wars was the island of Sicily. Which is in the middle of, obviously, Carthage and Rome. So it makes sense, whoever took the island would have a strategic advantage in the war. Next fact. Hannibal's father, Hamilcar Barca, commanded the city's forces in the First Punic War. Next fact. Hannibal's crossing of the Alps 216 BC, Hannibal inflicted on Rome the worst defeat in its military history. And in the future, just let me know in the comments below, would you guys be interested if I started doing like ASMR documentaries? Obviously, it's probably not going to be as good as the ones you'd see on the TV. But obviously, I could put more pictures in there and maybe do some effects and things like that. Yeah, and do more of a documentary thing instead of just the facts. I mean, don't get me wrong, the facts are still going to be on this channel because that's the kind of ASMR I like to listen to. I do like just to listen to facts videos, not too fussed about really looking at my screen. I just like whispering facts, really. That's all I ever listen to. But yeah, just an idea, let me know. So, fact number 18. Hannibal so concerned the Romans that they demanded his personal surrender long after they had defeated Carthage's armies. Well, it makes sense that they would want to go for the leader. If he inflicted that much damage, because as Alexander the Great said, was it an army of sheep led by a lion is better than an army of lions led by a sheep, or something like that. It's something along them lines, don't quote me on it word for word. But number 19, the Third Punic War, 149 to 146 BC, saw Rome achieve total victory over its enemies. Number 20. Carthage had become an obsession to some Romans, most famously Cato the Elder, 234 BC to 149 BC. Number 21. The Battle of Silva Asia in 509 BC marks the violent birth of the Republic. Number 22. The Battle of Heraclea in 280 BC was the first of the Pyrrhic victories of King Pyrrhus of Epirus over Rome. The Battle of Agrigentum in 261 BC was the first major engagement between Rome and Carthage. If I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong, I am so sorry. Fact number 24. The Battle of Cannae in 216 BC was a huge disaster for the Roman army. 25. The Battle of Carthage in around 149 BC saw Rome finally defeat their Carthaginian rivals. 26. The Battle of Alesia in 52 BC was one of Julius Caesar's greatest victories. And I'm pretty sure that was the battle. It was with the Celtic Gauls, and it basically expanded the Roman domination over them. Number 27. The Battle of the Teutoburg Forest in 9 AD probably stopped Rome's expansion at the River Rhine. And that was the Germanic tribes Commodus in 251 AD saw 2 Roman emperors killed. Number 29. The Battle of the Milvian Bridge in 312 AD is important for its role in the advance of Christianity. And we all know that Romans started out as pagans, and as Christianity gained more traction and more popularity throughout the world, one of the emperors converted to Christianity, and hence so did the Roman Empire. Fact number 30. The Battle of the Catalonian Plains in 451 AD stopped Attila the Hun. Number 31. And this is some about Roman architecture. Much of the Romans' architectural mastery is due to the use of concrete. 32. The Dome of the Pantheon in Rome is still the world's largest unsupported concrete dome. That is amazing. It stood for all them years and it's still the most largest unsupported concrete dome. The ingenuity the Romans had was just unbelievable. And they set the foundations for the future, really. Fact number 33. The Colosseum was Rome's great games arena. Fact number 34. The Circus Maximus, largely dedicated to chariot racing, was even larger. 35. Romans didn't invent either the arc or the vault, but they perfected both. Number 36. Aqueducts carried water, allowing large cities to grow. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what an aqueduct is. 37. Roman sewers are less celebrated, but just as vital to urban life. I really hope you can't hear that traffic going past. It's really loud, I'm sorry. But it was rather not do a video or record now, and I didn't want to leave it any longer for you guys. 38. The transport of people, goods, and above all, soldiers, relied on Rome's amazing network of roads. The saying, all roads lead to Rome, back then wouldn't have been just a saying, that would have been pretty factual. But it also led to the downfall. Fact number 39. Great structures were an important means of stating Roman power. And it grew that large, it buckled under its own weight. But buildings from the Roman time still live today. Number 40. I'm going to say it buckled under its own weight. I meant the empire itself, not its buildings. Fact number 40. Roman bridges still stand, are in use today. What? I'm just going to quickly check this out. The Alcantara Bridge over the Tagus River in Spain is one of the most beautiful. It was completed in 106 AD under Emperor And this is some facts about Julius Caesar. People say he was the first emperor, but technically he wasn't the first emperor, he was more dictator for life. First emperor was Augustus. Fact number 41. Julius Caesar was born in 100 BC and named Gaius Julio Caesar. Fact 42. When his father died suddenly in 85 BC, the 16-year-old Caesar was forced to go into hiding. Fact number 43. Caesar was kidnapped by pirates around 78 BC while crossing the Aegean Sea. I think one is something like he told his captors that the ransom they had demanded was not high enough and promised to crucify him when he was free, or something like that. And they thought he was joking, but on release he raised a fleet, captured them, and did actually crucify him. Guess they kidnapped the wrong person. 44. Personal debt from lavish spending troubled Caesar throughout his political career. Fact number 45. Caesar ignited civil war by crossing the Rubicon River into northern Italy in 50 BC. And that was because he was ordered to disband his armies after conquering Gaul by the Senate. And obviously the Senate wanted to support Pompey when the Civil War broke out. But yeah, Caesar didn't have that. He took his legions and he crossed the Rubicon and he won the war in 45 BC. Fact number 46. Caesar never married Cleopatra, the famous Queen of Egypt, Cleopatra. Fact number 47. Caesar adopted Caesar adopted a version of the Egyptian calendar with its solar rather than lunar regulation in 46 BC. Fact number 48. At the triumph, to celebrate his victories, 2 armies of 2,000 people each fought to the death in the Circus Maximus. Wow, that's a lot of people. Fact number 49. Caesar was married 3 times to Cornelia, Cinna, Pompeia, and Calpurnia. Probably did not pronounce them names correctly. Fact number 50, halfway to the end. Caesar was killed on the 15th of March by a group of as many as 60 men, and he was stabbed 23 times. And this is some facts about the triumvirate. 51. There were in fact 2 Roman triumvirates. The first was an informal arrangement between Julius Caesar, Marcus Licinius, that's it. Marcus Licinius Crassus and I can't remember how to pronounce that first name, but it's Pompey basically, Pompeius Magnus. The second triumvirate was legally recognised and consisted of Octavian, later called Augustus, Marcus, Lepidus, and Mark Antony. Fact number 52. The first triumvirate legendarily wealthy. Fact number 54. Pompey was a successful soldier and enormously popular. I can't even pronounce it. Enormously. Fact number 55. The agreement was at first a secret. Number 56. In 56 BC, the three met to renew their, by then, fragile alliance. Fact number 57. Crassus died after the disastrous Battle of Carthage in 53 BC. Fact number 58. Pompey and Caesar were soon fighting for power. And that was the Great Roman Civil War between them. And it continued for 4 years. Broke out in 49 BC. Fact number 59. Pompey could have won the war at the Battle of Dyrrhachium in 48 BC. Fact number 60. Pompey was murdered in Egypt by Egyptian court officials. Number 61. In the 2nd century AD, the Roman Empire had an estimated population of around 65 million people. And in today's standards, that's probably only the size of a smaller country, but back then that would have been crazy. At the height, I think, of like Rome itself, that had like 1 million inhabitants. So you can imagine 65 million people is quite a lot back then. Number 62. The period from 96 AD to 180 AD has been labelled the time of the 5 good emperors. Number 63. During Trajan's reign, 98 to 117 AD, the empire reached its greatest geographical extent. And I think it went from Britain all the way down to the Persian Gulf, so you could travel that without leaving Roman territory. Absolutely crazy. Fact number 64. Trajan's column was built to celebrate final victory in the Dacian Wars of 101 AD to 106 AD. Dacian is D-A-C-I-A-N, Dacian. Fact number 65. In 122 AD, Hadrian was able to order the building of a wall in Britain to separate Romans from barbarians. And that was known as Hadrian's Wall. I've actually been to visit it, and it still stands to this day. I think it was about 73 miles long and up to 10 feet high. It was built of stone with regular forts and customs posts. And yeah, it was to separate the Roman Empire, basically where Scotland is today, and it kept out the Caledonians, 67. The empire built great cities. The three largest were Rome, Alexandria, and Antioch. Alexandria is in Egypt, and Antioch, I'm not too sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, was in modern day Syria. Fact number 68. Under Hadrian, the Roman army has been estimated to have been 375,000 men in strength. Wow. That is a lot of people, especially for that day and age. Fact number 69. In order to fight the Dacians, Trajan built what was for 1,000 years the longest arched bridge in the world. The bridge was across the Danube and was 1,135 metres long and 15 metres wide. Wow. Fact number 70. The Pax Romana, or Roman peace, dates from 27 BC to 180 AD. It was almost total peace within the empire. Law and order was maintained and the Roman economy boomed. But all good things must come to an end. And the next facts are about a troubled empire. Fact number 71. 69 AD has been named the year of the four emperors. After the death of Nero, emperors Galba, Otho, and Vitellius and Vespasian all ruled between June 68 AD and December 69 AD. Fact number 72. Nero himself was an appalling emperor. And he killed his stepbrother, I think, to assume the throne, and he definitely had his mother executed in one of many power struggles, and was also the first emperor to commit suicide. And yeah, it wasn't a good emperor. Definitely wasn't. I think I've watched a documentary on him and I think he had possibly a few problems, definitely. And number 73. Commodus ruled from 161 to 192 AD and was famously stupid. I mean, I think everybody knows who Commodus is. I will read this little bit. He presented himself as Hercules in statues, fighting in rigged gladiatorial games and renaming Rome after himself. And yeah, I think pretty much quite a few historians definitely say this was the start of the fall of the empire. But I do know for sure that Commodus was not equipped mentally and as a person to be an emperor of Rome. He was nothing like his father, Marcus Aurelius. He was an amazing emperor, and I think he knew that Commodus had some weaknesses and tried to basically train him. I think he took him out to the frontier, the edges of the Roman Empire, to try and train him, but he just wanted to go back to Rome. And yeah, he wasn't the most, shall we say, best of the Roman emperors, and yeah. But his father, Marcus Aurelius, did want his son to take the throne, even though he knew he wasn't equipped for the job. Things could have probably played out differently if he didn't want his son to rule, and he passed it to someone with the skill set to obviously move the Roman Empire forward. Yeah. His father, Marcus Aurelius, was basically fighting on one of the frontiers, and yeah, as soon as Commodus took control. He just basically packed everything up and went home. And yeah, called an end to the war. So maybe if someone took over that would have carried on fighting that war. Could have been a different story. I can't remember which war it was exactly. But yeah, moving on. Fact number 74. The period from 134 BC to 44 BC is called the crisis of the Roman Republic by historians. Fact number 75. There were multiple civil wars during the period of the crisis. Fact number 76. 193 AD was the year of the 5 emperors. I mean, it just keeps getting more and more. Next one, 77. The year of the 6 emperors was in 238 AD. And this is obviously because it was declining, and yeah, they was just going for emperors. Like, we go through socks, so. But yeah, we're getting towards the end of the Roman Empire now. I hope you've enjoyed this little trip through Roman history, starting at the beginning and making our way to the very end. 78. Diocletian ruled 284 to 305 AD and tried to hold the empire together with a 4-man tetrarchy. He thought the empire was too big for one man to rule. It lasted while he lived, but collapsed into more bloody feuding and fighting upon his death. Oh, that car was really loud, sorry about that. Fact number 79. Caligula ruled 37 to 41 AD. Is generally accepted as Rome's worst emperor. Fact number 80. The sack of Rome by Alaric the Goth in 410 AD greatly upset Emperor Honorius for a moment or two. But yeah, obviously, it was more only the Western Empire that fell. Because, for everybody that didn't know, Rome did split into 2 different empires, and the Eastern Empire actually basically kind of turned into the Byzantine Empire, and it was around for quite a long time. Fact 81. Roman games called Ludi or Ludi were probably instituted as an annual event in 366 BC. Fact number 82. The Romans probably took gladiatorial games from the Etruscans or the Campanians. Fact number 83. Trajan celebrated his final victory over the Dacians with games. 84. Chariot racing remained the most popular sport in Rome. 85. There were 4 factions racing, each in their own colour. I'm not too sure what that is. 86. Spartacus, from 111 to 71 BC, was an escaped gladiator who led a slave revolt in 73 BC. There's actually a series about that called Spartacus. It's really good. So, yeah, if you're into that sort of stuff, Definitely worth a watch. Fact number 87. Emperor Commodus was famous for his almost mad devotion to fighting in games himself. Fact number 88. Gladiator fans formed factions too, favouring one type of fighter over others. Number 89. It's not clear how often gladiatorial fights were to the death. Yeah, I mean, gladiators were kind of like today's football players. Yeah, they was definitely worshipped, so I'm not too sure. I mean, I don't think it was always to the death. I think it was more the slaves and stuff like that that fought to the death. I'm not 100% sure. And was it Augustus that actually banned fighting to the death to help tackle a shortage of gladiators? I think it was. Fact number 90. It has been estimated that 500,000 people and more than 1 million animals died in the Colosseum, Rome's great gladiatorial arena. That's a lot of people. I would love to go and visit Rome. I've not been yet, but it's definitely on my list of things to do, and hopefully one day I'll get to go. But with the coronavirus now, I don't think that's going to be anytime soon. And it's not somewhere I'd take the family on holiday. I don't think the kids and my partner would be too happy about that. Come on everybody, we're going to go for a walk around the Colosseum. I think I'll be going to that one on my own. Fact 91. The date of the fall of the Roman Empire is hard to pinpoint. When Emperor Romulus was deposed in 476 AD and replaced by Theodosius, the first king of Italy, many historians believe the empire was over. Oh, here we go. Fact number 92. The fall of the Roman Empire usually refers to just the Western Empire. And this is what I was saying, the Eastern Roman Empire, with its capital in Constantinople, and called the Byzantine Empire, survived in one form or another to 1453. Wow. That's a long time. 93. The empire was put under pressure during the migration period. For everybody that don't know what that is, it was around 376 AD, and large numbers of Germanic tribes were pushed into the empire by the westward movement of the Huns. 94. In 378 AD, Goths defeated and killed Emperor Valens in the Battle of Adrianople. I really hope these guys seem to be getting really busy on that road. I wish they could have just held off for a little bit. Fact number 95. Alaric, the Visigothic leader who led the 410 AD sack of Rome, wanted above all to be Roman. Fact number 96. The sack of Rome, now the capital of the Christian religion, had enormous symbolic power. Fact number 97. The crossing of the Rhine in 405/406 AD brought around 100,000 barbarians into the empire. Fact number 98. In 439 AD, as they were going through. I'm really not surprised. And this is the final fact with fact number 100. Julius Nepos still claimed to be Western Roman Emperor until 480 AD. And yeah, that is all we have got time for on this video. I hope you're all asleep by now and not listening to me still go on. But yeah, if you've got any more suggestions, anything like that, feel free to let me know. And take care. Thank you for watching. I'll see you all on the next video.